Flushy girl from Flushing. The nanny named
Michelle. Next one. Locky. 27 Adventure Guide from WA.
I've never seen him before.
You don't know every person in Western Australia. Why does he look like Don Draper from Mad Men but not?
What is that tattoo poking out of that plain white singlet?
Is that a bit of a web?
Is
No, that's cards. Has he like...
I can kind of see 3 tattoos, but...
Has he like tattooed a high straight on his arm?
He's going to be a physical threat, isn't he? He's going to the merge.
He is an experienced cave diver, base jumper, mountaineer and athlete. Of course he is.
There's not a lot Locky's afraid of, except for exposing his tattoos properly.
I mean that 100% adrenaline or a hangout at home watching television.
Locky spends half the year in Perth as a roof plumber and the other half in Europe where he's an adventure guide. That's actually pretty cool. That'd be a really cool job.
Why does that mean?
I think it just means like a Kentucky, like the person that shows people around and stuff.
But bust
That's
about.
actually really cool. But buzz about.
I'm not a super fan, but I have seen Survivor and I love it.
He'd be one of those people that'd be like, oh, Survivor's only good for the challenges. I just like watching the challenges.
I feel like he'll be mateship.
I don't want to be backstabbing. I want to play the game really hard, but in a good way. Maybe he won't make the merge.
He will.
He will, because it's the Australian version.
They love a ladsy.
And the Australian version
Ladsy nice
sucks.
guy.
Oh, well, do we like Locky? I can't.
I'm like this.
I don't like Luke.
He's no Joan.
I don't like Luke. He's another WA person. Why don't I know these people?
Okay. I have 2 issues straight off the bat. The hat. What are you hiding? Are you hiding like a lot of hair or no hair?
I reckon no hair.
That's really high up.
I reckon he's hiding no hair. I reckon he's bald. Or like
the side is bald.
Like his whole hair would look like his chin hair.
I get that. Also, the other thing that's stressing me out is the hands. How can that be comfortable? I feel like he panicked. I feel like he was like, shit, I need to look cool.
He was nervous for the photo shoot, and he's going to be nervous on the show, but if this photo is anything to go by.
He may be a joker, but he takes some things very seriously, including his family, his job, and reality television. Me? I'm a reality television binge watcher. Okay, you can't be a reality TV... I can't speak. You can't be a reality television binge watcher if you don't know who Tiffany is. Do you reckon he'll know who Tiffany is?
If he's a binge watcher, he would know who she is.
I watch everything. I get into the show with the missus, like Real Housewives. Okay, but can you not say Real Housewives without saying you watch it with your missus?
Yeah. And The Bachelor. I make up for it by watching. Make up for what?
You make up for what?
By
I'm done with him.
I don't get his anything. But the last challenge with Lee, Elle and Christy was pure guts. Pure guts? A drilling operator in a Western Australian mines whose country...
No, he might be FIFO.
Yeah, but FIFO, you have to fly somewhere.
It doesn't mean you're from the country.
Yes, but he lives in the country. When
Or
he's FO. That's what FO is.
Okay. What does FIFO stand for? Fly in, fly out.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're talking fly out. Anyway. Already fit, Luke has been training harder to get ready for the physical aspects of the show and working out his strategic moves.
How can you work out your strategic moves before meeting the people?
I'm a joker, I do stuff for a laugh, but I still play hard and want to win this.
I want him gone second after AK.
I like the second half of his profile, not fussed on the first half of his profile. Fair. Mainly I just want to see what that little spicy fire tattoo is. Like, what's the rest of that?
Is that a wedding ring?
Looks like it.
Boring.
This was the first ad that I saw. Please note, cut off rip singlet thing, but it's also like a dress. How do you feel?
Lime farmer.
Why is that you?
How is he only 1 year older than Jakeb?
Why are you a lime farmer?
No! What the hell? Who is
I
this?
thought that said with his beloved wife, 2 children and 6 grandchildren at home cheating on him. Lime farmer Mark is going to play hard and will not let his age stop him. Bye. He owned and built a multi-million-dollar insulation business, but lost it all when the government introduced the rebate scheme.
This is...
Why is that you? Like, so he decided
What the hell?
He decided to rebuild his life as a regional lime farmer.
What the fuck?
I can't handle this profile. He's also sold firewood, worked in flea markets, and invested in property and the stock market.
That's actually kind of cool.
That's so extra.
He doesn't look like what his profile's
No, he
saying.
doesn't.
Getting into the island vibe. He was recently in Vanuatu with his son. That's cool. I don't know how I'm going to do it 55 days.
I don't like
sleeping on the ground.
He kind of looks like he does like sleeping on the ground.
He kind of looks like he sleeps on the ground. He's homeless. At least him and Joan will have something to talk about.
Don't. I keep fit every day by working, and at least 3 times a week I'll do a long walk.
I'm pretty good for 51, I think. I think you look way older than 51.
It's the hair, though.
Yeah, it's the white beard.
Do you reckon they'll do a dramatic shave?
His moral compass may start to falter. He can't dramatically shave. He's on an
No,
island.
do you remember they did that? Like, in one season, they like went to like the Pamper Spa thing, and they like shaved their beard.
Who did that? I think you're thinking of Big Brother.
Oh, this is a game. The door to the universe is wide open, so I will jump in and see where I land. Why is that you? You're literally Mark H. Let's take it from 1 mark and go to the second mark. Mark 2.
Former Special Ops Commander from WA. Why don't I know him?
You need to be stopped, honestly. Ex-SAS troop commander who served in Afghanistan, Iraq, Lebanon, East Timor, and the Solomon Islands, who has recently launched his own fashion label.
That escalated very, very quickly.
I was not expecting that when I started that. He's currently living in New York. He's completed his MBA and works as a business consultant.
What?
Who are you?
But it is SAS skills.
SAS.
Skills that he plans to bring to Australian Survivor. Well. He got a lot more on his resume than what I expected.
Mark says he has learnt how to look at someone and determine whether they want to kill him or be his friend. Oh.
These profiles are weird.
Do you think he learnt that in the fashion industry? He's also taken some traits from last year's contestants.
Who?
I think I'll be a lot like Lee, but not so naive. Of course you can't be that honest all the time. Sue was the killer and just got on with it. Sue's big move. Are we going to get to see it? Is he Sue part 2?
This is Sue part 2.
I
love breaking the rules.
Tag yourself. I'm his favourite quote by Lord Nelson. No one ever made history by following the rules.
Yes, they did.
Literally.
Rosa Parks did not die for this.
Rosa Parks broke the rules. She wasn't allowed to sit at the front of the bus and she did. This is the worst example. Mark also loves cooking, travelling and surfing. I'm literally none of those things.
Yes, you like travelling and cooking. You just don't like surfing.
Okay, fair. After dealing with the after effects of war, he now knows what he wants.
Oh my god, is he going to have trench foot?
Shut up. PTSD.
PTSD, that's what I meant to say.
Did you say trench foot?
I meant to say PTSD. My mind always goes straight to trench foot when I think of war-related illnesses.
I generally think I'll be good at it, but I'm also here to inspire other veterans to live a full life. Nice. I think you'll go far.
It's just a very mixed...
I feel like he has nice teeth and they're really going to push that. Channel 10 loves a good tooth.
They do.
So I feel like he already has his own ad.
I think he'll do okay. I think he'll go far. I still don't have a winner vibe from anyone yet.
Let's go to Michelle. Why does she... Okay, before we get into the profile, why does she look like Everyday Gourmet with Justine Schofield?
Look at her occupation.
She's the nanny.
The flashy girl from Flushing. The nanny named
Michelle.
She got stars, she got class, she got a lot more back than what we expected.
She's the nanny.
What is she wearing?
Is that a necklace or is that...
Does she win immunity in the first episode? This is a spoiler.
Wait, no, that's the dress. That's not a necklace.
It's part of it.
That's the fabric.
She's quite pretty. She looks younger than 33. I like her.
Nickname
That's
Have a
very
Chat
young.
by her friends and family.
Weird. That's such a long nickname. Have a chat. Or just say Michelle.
Michelle is a woman who knows what she wants and is not afraid to tell people how she's going to get it. She is a professional nanny in Sydney. She loves going to the races, the beach and catching up with friends, She's in preparation for sleeping in the wild. She recently practiced by sleeping on the tram. I need to repeat that. In preparation for sleeping in the wild, she recently practiced by sleeping on a trampoline in her backyard.
That's not me.
I don't know how to respond to that.
I don't know, but...
I've never been camping, as the closest I've come to roughing it is a 3-star hotel. That's you.
I want to go camping.
Michelle is also ready to use whatever assets she needs to make connections and alliances. I'm open to flirting to get what I want. Her father passed away in 2008. Oh wow, that was the shift. Michelle lives by the mantra to live out her dreams every day, wanting to make him proud.
Why are so many people in this season's parents dead?
Odette. Here we have some diversity.
Where was she in that photo?
She said she's a podiatrist. Feet.
Touch my... Stop looking at me.
Bye. Odette is a podiatrist and health and fitness professional from Sydney who pushes herself every day to be the hero she wants to be for her son.
Aww.
Growing up with an absent father. Why is this a theme? My entire life has been a training ground. I've shown that despite the many challenges I have faced, I have been able to outwit, outlast, and outplay them. A representative sprinter in high school and a self-confessed fitness fanatic.
Yeah, she looks really like fit.
Blah, 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 blah. She's interested in human anatomy and physiology. It ignited her and through it didn't obtain. She has a master's degree in
Podiatric medicine? Podiatric?
Podiatry. She has a master's degree in podiatric medicine, me, attending university during the day and working as a fitness professional at night.
That's really cool. So
Batman who? She completed an endurance running competition in the hottest, driest place on earth, Death Valley in the US. Why is that where I live? Why do I live in Death Valley?
Super fit Odette decided her next challenge would be Australian survival. Well, she didn't decide. The producers decided.
I think she'll do well.
Oh, yeah, me too. She won't win.
I think she'll be top 10.
Yeah.
I don't know how much further.
She's got the tie jacket as well.
I feel like maybe they're low-key dropping hints about who makes it far because of who has the tie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I like Odette. She's my second favourite behind Joan.
She was working in a bridal shop in Flushing, Queens, till her boyfriend kicked her out in one of those crushing scenes.